Welcome back to Factorio launch per second. Following on from our last episode where we set up this part of the circuit design, I made a map. And I realized that was probably a little bit boring because we're just staring at this. But looking at our map, basically we have a lead source right here. And if we look at the formula for lead, there's two of them actually. Lead plate can be made by just smelting lead ore. It can be made by creating lead oxide and combining carbon. And lead oxide comes from lead ore and oxygen with a byproduct of sulfuric acid, so that's interesting. Or we can use this advanced lead processing where we use lead oxide, carbon and nickel plate. And that's the one we're going to use because the lead oxide gives us our byproduct for sulfuric acid. And then we get a little bit of silver, we get quite a bit of lead. Carbon's just from coal. The raw resource that we use for lead gives us both lead ore and nickel ore. So this is one way to use up some of that excess nickel, as well as getting the silver ore. So that is the process that we will use, the most complex, to create the lead. And then to create our solder plate, where are they? Solder plate, tin plate, solder plate. So it's either tin or lead. So we'll do some with tin and lead, and we'll do some with tin, copper and silver to use up the silver that we create here, basically. I'm not exactly sure of the ratio just yet, but we'll come up with something. Just as a sink for the silver, because otherwise we don't need it. So thinking is I don't want to interfere with this process. If we needed the iron plate, I would probably use a stream from here. But if it's just for iron ore, I think what we're going to do is probably tap a little bit of this specifically to feed over here. It's not very far now. One of these is going to be a outpost for the iron. But we can use a bit of this, yeah, probably that one, that's probably the closest. A bit of this one to feed some iron ore directly into the process, the coal in its process. Now, we had a little bit here, but it's almost exhausted. There is a little bit here, and I think that one is one as well. I don't think I'm going to need this stuff in a large quantity. This is where I'm standing actually at the moment. If I drop out of the map. So I think this is, it's probably big enough for the sort of quantity that we're likely to be using this product in. So we'll mine this one. That over there is a supply of quartz, so we'll tap that. And stone, if we come back over here, we've actually got a source of stone very handy, and we don't actually need that much stone in our process, so this will probably last us quite a long time. So I think we will just tap this stone directly, so we'll be tapping stone and iron ore. We'll be running from the copper depot, we'll run a copper trail across. We need tin as well, so what I'm thinking is we'll have a multi-purpose depot, because the products that we're going to put in here we're not going to need in the same vast quantities as we need coal and iron and copper and oil. So I'll have a multi-purpose train with the carriages split between tin, bauxite and quartz. And the train there'll probably just be one train. It'll go around, it'll pick up some tin, pick up some bauxite and pick up some quartz, and then it will come back and unload all three, and there'll be smart inserters, so it won't be ripping it off at the rate of some of the other processes, but smart inserters will pull it off into appropriate belts and run it into our process. So we'll need another depot for that, which can probably come sort of way along over to about here. Yeah, that's what we will do. And we'll run some coal. I'll split off a coal over this way. I'll add some more plastic processing so that we can afford to send some plastic directly over here. And I'll split off a bit of the copper from here. If we go back to where the copper is, we're already splitting some. Is it here or is it here? I'm not sure. Wherever we're splitting some, I'll also split another one off, and it can come all the way up and across. If it was only copper ore, I might even take it from here, but it's not. It's copper plate, so we'll have to do it the proper way. And then we also need to get rid of this. So that's our task. Let's get on with doing some of that. I've got all the legs in, some in like flash mode, as in the flash. So let's get home. Try and run over a little bit of the battle detritus that we run into. Let's add some silver. We don't really need to mine silver, given our process selection and the products that we actually require. Just like that, we're basically home. Now, this track here actually serves no purpose. It is a remnant from a bygone time. So I think I'll get rid of it just to simplify the train system. Yeah, all of this can go. Probably should have used bots, but this is my gold. This is my diamond pickaxe in action. Come on. Just give me the straight bit that's there. Alright, we'll have to put our curvy bit back in ourselves. That should improve the efficiency of trains coming around here as well. So, so that's all to the good. Now, what I want to do is up the top here where we've got this stuff at the maximum length. I want to just get sort of that length and make a blueprint of it. I don't know what I need all those blueprints for, so let's just make a new one. I just want one row this time. Okay, that's good. Whoops. Looks like we accidentally stamped it down. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so where did we... Here is where we made the break in the copper. Let's... that one will serve no purpose at this point. Hopefully we are not extracting too much out of copper by doing this. We come to about where I'm standing. We then should be able to initiate an underground and start using this thing. Yes, we want to keep going up, don't we? That's kind of annoying. Okay. Oh, it won't let me. Of course it won't. So we can stamp that one down. Next one won't work, so we'll have to do it manually. Come on, robots. Let's correct the direction this is flowing in, because it's not the way I want it, obviously, that is, but it's not. There we go. Yes, I want to come out of there. What's the problem? It doesn't like it for some reason. Well, shift, force it in. Now, let's get rid of some trees. Do I want this copper to allow room for another track to go in first, or yeah, that's actually probably best, isn't it? Okay, more tree demolition. What's that? Don't know. It's gone now. Okay, so in that case, let's lay this down one more time. Goes to about there. That should be far enough. We can place one there. I don't know how far over we need it. Probably a bit further. How's that? Okay, that's probably good for now. So that's our copper line. We'll have to go back into that and fix the angle of everything, but it has saved a bit of time. Angle, I mean the direction, you know what I mean. That one there. Reverse. That one. Reverse. we appear to be out. Oh no, we're not out, but let's order in some more of the slick belt, just so we don't run out. There it is. And I could run this as just a great big long belt of copper, but using underground will use less system resources, so it's probably a good idea. There we go. Maybe just so I know what it is when it comes out, if we let it sort of come out. We need these things sitting in there. Okay, so that's copper coming over. Let's see if we can get something else coming over. So, I think I need to change this arrangement. We really need to have a four-way splitter and then split off one of coal, a little bit like we did with the copper. So, yes. Let us see if I can get a four-way splitter sort of around about here. Break that off. Try not to bust anything too badly. You just go to there. Then, oops. And on the other side, you just go to about there and come. Oops. Splitter, splitter. So that I mean, I probably should have done this anyway, as a matter of course. That is a balancer. Now if we can split. And am I out of those? Wow, okay, let's get some of those in. If I can split off that way, we would need underground from here to there, and a series of splitters that we are waiting on. Are we in the network? Yes, we are. Very good. Something like this, I think, works. Right. So there's our coal supply. Now, to wire this back up, we just needed 2 strains, didn't we? Okay. It's a lot of splitters. There's probably some inefficiency there somewhere that I could get rid of. Now that's instead of that and that and right, coal. to, I don't know how far to take this one either. Something like that for now. Let's connect these up. Oh good, we got the direction right this time. So that's coal. Got copper up here, coal down here. That's 2 of the products. The oil, okay. For heavy oil, what I think we need to do is go, okay, we're going to need another of these for the fact that we're now using some heavy oil directly. Have I got the ingredients for one of those machines? Of course not. I need some stone brick. Okay. Bring me some stone brick then, my minions. I just need 10 before they bring me thousands of it. Which is 10, isn't it? Yes, 10. We're definitely, yes we are. The logistics network. This is where the tank's sitting now, but I probably don't really need to use the tank too much. We also obviously need to put some control here. The way things stand, it will choke itself fairly quickly by transferring everything over to plastic and then shutting down with these being kind of bare. That's kind of the way it's going to work. Yeah, of course, we got far too many. Never mind. Let's build one. I don't know for sure that one's enough, but given that 1 is the equivalent of 10, I'm pretty sure it's going to work, and we're making 5 of these. The recipe provides 5 heavy oil. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot, just period. Can I fit one of these in here? I should be able to. That's going to have to go. Let's do that. Put a few God modules in you. You're around the wrong way. Heavy connected directly into there. This heavy still needs to go there. Light needs to go to there. That should still work. That should still work. And up here, that should work. Okay, so that gives us a bit more heavy, and then we can direct some heavy out of the tank. In this general direction. So, we have which is here. I'm not sure how much I should devote to this process. Let's just have a look. So that, oh yeah, we can fit 4 across there easily. We want to be going that way, don't we? So it's basically designed to extract so there's no overlap. That's the idea of this mining design. Oh, and we're just outside the network. Okay. Can you connect up to something for me? You can. Very good. You connect there. We'll give you some power. There we go. So it should build me this. We can get rid of some trees while we're here. And we can get rid of some more trees. May as well pick up any of the little alien artifacts that are lying around. I'll just leave that there. I don't know exactly where I want all of these items getting to just yet, so that's kind of why I've left them sort of hanging. We know we're going to want this clear. This is probably going to have to do us for this episode. It is going to take a while to get everything that we need for the circuits sorted out. We're only going to be able to do a little bit at a time. So thanks for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you at the next one where we will continue with our build for all the products that we need to support the circuit network. Thanks so much. See you then. Bye.